死亡擱淺2名灘之上就好似係 Metal Gear 同埋死亡擱淺嘅合體，呢一代無論係更多元化嘅戰鬥系統，定係進化咗嘅送貨玩法，都有令到冥灘嘅世界更加有遊戲性。但係呢一個並唔係小島嘅妥協，而係一種進化。喺 Death Stranding 2嘅世界入面，我哋依然可以見到小島秀夫式嘅美學同埋哲學思想。大家好，歡迎嚟到 Uwants 遊戲講，我係左。今日我會由核心玩法、戰鬥系統、劇情故事、社交系統、視覺表現同埋新手門檻總共6個方向介紹你要玩死亡擱淺2冥灘之上嘅原因。最後仲會有 PS5 畫質模式嘅 4K 實機畫面。喺呢條片開始之前，真係好多謝 PlayStation sponsor 咗呢條片嘅禮品，希望大家可以幫手撳個 like 同埋訂閱支持我哋，等我哋可以 keep 住製作更多嘅片俾大家啊！至於點樣參與今次嘅 giveaway， 記得睇到去實機展示之前啦。死亡擱淺2嘅核心依然係送貨，我哋會繼續扮演 Sam， 肩負起將貨物由 A 點運送到 B 點嘅重任。我哋要穿越險峻嘅地形，擴大開藥網絡嘅覆蓋範圍。同第一代相比，第二代引入咗墨西哥同埋澳洲2張全新地圖。今集嘅地形設計更加多樣複雜，由炎熱嘅沙漠、茂密嘅叢林，去到險峻嘅山脈，每個區域嘅地形都會為我哋帶嚟唔同嘅送貨挑戰。而動態嘅天氣同埋環境變化更加係一大亮點。有時我哋會遇到突然之間出現嘅惡劣天氣，佢哋唔單止係一種天氣同埋環境嘅變化，佢更加會對我哋嘅送貨造成實質上嘅影響。例如洪水可能會沖冧我哋搭好咗嘅橋同埋樓梯，沙塵暴就會嚴重影響視野，野火就可能會燒親 Sam 同埋貨物。咁樣嘅動態變化更加增添咗嗰種面對大自然嘅無力感。雖然呢種天災嘅出現頻率就唔算好高，但係每一次遇到都一定會打亂我哋嘅路線規劃，令到每一次嘅送貨都更加有一種面對未知嘅緊張感。載具系統嘅升級令到探索更加便利，除咗可以揸住我哋熟悉嘅3輪車同埋越野車之外，我哋仲可以改裝佢哋，喺上面加裝一啲黏着炮啊、重型機槍等等，直接將架車改裝成一個移動堡壘，令到我哋終於可以橫衝直撞咁樣直接穿過敵人嘅據點啊！除咗呢啲玩法上嘅進步同埋唔同之外，我覺得今代最唔同嘅位就係佢更加講求同埋鼓勵規劃。其實喺玩第一代嘅時候，大部分嘅時間都係一路行一路決定下一步啦。但係今代嘅地圖規劃系統就大大改變咗我呢個心態啦。喺每場送貨之前，我哋都可以喺一張地圖上面提前見到路上面有機會遇到嘅危險。例如我哋可以提前見到邊度有人類敵人啦，或者可以見到邊度有陡峭嘅山路。咁有呢啲資訊，好自然就會令到我提早計劃送貨嘅策略，決定究竟係要帶多幾個樓梯兜山路啊，定係要帶槍正面應對危險咁樣。呢一個系統嘅進化，令到準備、挑戰、達成為咗送貨嘅新樂趣。再加上任務設計更加豐富多變，除咗標準嘅送貨任務之外，仲有時間限制、脆弱貨物保護等條件嘅任務，逼到我哋會不停咁思考究竟點樣調整裝備同埋路線，令到每一次嘅送貨都充滿成就感。所以呢個準備、挑戰同埋達成嘅循環，令到成隻 game 一直都有保持長久嘅吸引力同埋新鮮感，絕對係今次送貨體驗嘅最大進化。小島秀夫有講過，佢專登喺死亡擱淺1入面降低咗戰鬥嘅比重，但係今次嘅死亡擱淺2就唔同啦。今集遊戲嘅戰鬥系統徹底翻新，Sam 由一個單純嘅送貨員進化成一個可以應對多種危險嘅戰術大師。今集遊戲新增嘅武器同埋道具極為豐富，包括有無聲嘅鎮靜手槍、遠程嘅狙擊步槍同埋各種煙霧彈同埋手榴彈等等。今代嘅 Sam 甚至仲係一個武林高手添啊！佢識得格擋電步等等嘅近戰動作。而今次敵人據點嘅設計明顯更加開放，明顯係鼓勵我哋用多種唔同嘅方式應對。例如我哋可以選擇潛行兜路、遠程追擊或者係正面交鋒，令我有一種玩緊 Metal Gear 嘅錯覺啊！除咗面對人類嘅敵人之外，今次對 BT 嘅戰鬥亦都更加多樣化，唔單止新增咗可以靠視覺見到你嘅營者 BT， 仲多咗唔少應對 BT 嘅武器。另外，今代除咗有 BT 之外，仲有全新嘅敵人類型幽靈機甲。對付呢種敵人，要冷靜分析同埋攻擊佢嘅弱點，如果唔係就會浪費好多子彈嚟應對佢哋啦。總體上嚟講，今次嘅戰鬥機會、類型同埋場景變化更加頻密。多樣化嘅選項令到每一次嘅戰鬥都充滿樂趣，令到送貨同埋戰鬥嘅比重更加平衡啊！死亡擱淺2嘅故事緊接住第一代結束11個月之後，Sam 帶住 BB28 小路隱居荒野，希望可以遠離 UAC 嘅紛擾。 但係 Fragile 好快就揾上門，希望 Sam 可以幫手連結墨西哥同埋澳洲，同時探索神秘嘅板塊門，希望可以透過冥灘實現大陸之間嘅移動，重新連結世界。遊戲嘅劇情充滿反轉、伏筆同埋彩蛋，而且故事嘅敘述方式依然係有小島嘅作風。最長嘅一個 cut 先接近30分鐘啊！而今次嘅劇情探討咗科技對人性嘅侵蝕，同埋數位時代嘅孤獨等等嘅主題，度度都可以見到小島對現代社會嘅反思啊！不過雖然故事引人入勝，但係資訊密度真係太多啦。對於老玩家嚟講，熟悉嘅角色同埋伏筆會帶嚟驚喜，但係對新玩家嚟講，可能就會因為缺乏一代嘅背景而覺得好困惑。遊戲雖然有劇情回顧同埋檔案庫功能，但係呢啲都取代唔到第一集嘅情感投入。建議新嘅玩家最好先補完第一代嘅劇情，先至再玩死亡擱淺2，咁樣成個遊戲嘅體驗就會更加好啦。死亡擱淺嘅社交系統係佢最獨特嘅設計，玩家要透過非即時嘅互動，分享道路、橋樑、道具同埋路標，互相幫助大家完成任務，形成一種孤獨嘅連結。當我哋喺一片荒漠入面見到其他玩家 ID 嘅時候，又或者見到我哋無意起嘅一個建築幫到其他人嘅時候，嗰種發現我唔係一個人嘅感動，就係死亡擱淺最獨特嘅情感體驗。而第二代進一步優化咗呢個系統，令到其他玩家嘅建築更容易融入我哋嘅冒險，送貨更加方便之餘，互動感亦都更加強烈。講到死亡擱淺，一定唔可以少咗視覺畫面同埋音效。死亡擱淺2喺呢方面嘅表現真係本世代頂尖啊！由墨西哥嘅沙漠去到澳洲嘅叢林同埋沙漠，完全唔知道佢哋係點樣做到每一個細節都咁豐富啊！而且遊戲嘅音效都同樣出色，雨聲、風聲同埋環境音效營造嘅沉浸感，搭配原創嘅配樂同埋授權音樂，完美烘托出劇情嘅氛圍。而且我一定要提下幾乎人人都忽略咗嘅 DualSense 體驗，我覺得死亡擱淺2係將呢一個技術運用得最好嘅遊戲。PS5 controller 嘅震動令到我好似同冥灘有咗實體嘅連接。無論係走喺路上面嗰種凹凸不平嘅沙石感，定係個雨滴喺身上面嘅冰涼，甚至係 BB 路嘅呼吸，都可以由 controller 度明確感受到唔同嘅觸感。當死亡擱淺2所有嘢配合埋一齊嘅時候，玩緊佢嘅每一刻都好似體驗緊一場真實嘅夢咁樣啊！雖然死亡擱淺2喺玩法同埋系統上面更加完善，但係學習嘅曲線就比第一代更加困難。新手如果冇玩過第一代，可能就會喺複雜嘅地形、裝備管理同埋劇情入面迷失方向。遊戲嘅教學都唔足以令到人快速上手，例如點樣有效咁樣鋪設滑索，點樣應對 BT， 又或者點樣喺急流入面保持平衡，都需要反覆咁試錯先可以掌握到。除咗上手嘅問題之外，完全承接第一代嘅劇情都係令到新人好難投入嘅其中一個原因啊！關鍵嘅角色例如 Fragile 或者 Tomorrow 都同第一代有緊密嘅相連。玩過第一代嘅人見到呢啲劇情反轉可能會覺得好驚訝啦，但係新玩家可能會一頭霧水。都係嗰句，遊戲雖然有劇情回顧同埋檔案庫功能，但係呢啲輔助冇辦法取代第一代嘅情感投入。不過就算係咁，第二代嘅任務節奏更加緊湊，裝備選擇更多，亦都減少咗送貨嘅作業感。所以喺遊戲性上面嚟講，死亡擱淺2都係比起第一代更加有趣，更加容易入手。如果你係想入坑 Death Stranding， 又或者係願意投入時間體驗嘅話，咁就真係不妨試一試死亡擱淺2啦。死亡擱淺2冥灘之上係一個更加大膽、更加精緻嘅續作，佢保留咗原作送貨嘅核心樂趣，同時又喺戰鬥、探索同埋劇情上面全面進化。雖然新手入坑嘅門檻比較高，但係死亡擱淺2冥灘之上絕對係一個值得體驗嘅遊戲。呢度就係6個你要玩 Death Stranding 2 on the Beach 嘅原因啦。想參與 giveaway 嘅朋友，記得一定要撳 like 同埋訂閱，亦都記得喺 YouTube 同埋 Discord 度分享你中意死亡擱淺嘅原因。我哋會揀答得最好嘅朋友送出禮物，包括一份大獎死亡擱淺2限定收藏版，同埋5件 Death Stranding Tour 紀念 T 恤。詳情就記得睇呢條片嘅置頂留言啦。再一次多謝 PlayStation 嘅 sponsor。接住落嚟就係 PS5 嘅實機畫面。我哋下條片再見啦，拜拜。
Me? I've always loved porters. Through freezing rain and biting wind, across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts, they come to deliver something priceless, a glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my sole connection to the outside world. And I know they'll be back again today.
-61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got? Now the great system's turned into traps and the fear is switching sides. I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? -61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked. The way they think of life as some kind of gamble and watch the city drown. Where is it that I belong? -61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like a knife and the sun's out of sight. I see the world I built to lose at the trial, what is left and what is right. I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending and playing blind. What is it I'm trying to find?
Okay, time to head home. Let's head home before it gets dark. Feel that. Pretty damn
哇！呢個氹 BB 路嗰個手感好正喎，嗰個 controller 係好有 feel 喎，同埋佢一路行嗰個沙石感呢，個手掣都係做得好好。
Let's go home and get you fed.
呢度落緊嘅時間雨，如果掂到佢呢，就會迅速衰老啊，所以佢哋先咁急住返屋企。呢個電影視覺真係超靚，而且對操作上都冇乜影響，唔會話變咗視覺之後就完全控制唔到咁樣啦。雖然我玩咗百幾個鐘嘅死亡擱淺1啦，但係都係好耐之前，所以點樣操作呢我都唔係太記得。但係即刻跟翻佢呢個教學都幾快上手。我諗冇玩過第一代嘅人應該都 OK 嘅，冇乜困難喺操作呢方面。啲好重要嘅操作，譬如係點樣保持平衡啊，或者點樣放低啲建築物，佢都教得幾清楚，應該冇乜問題嘅。
Hey, not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms. Come on, open up. There you go. Who's there? Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Nothing's worrying me.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lil?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hartman is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the chiral network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say? Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside. Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
That was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there. ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
佢都有解釋翻第一集發生咗啲咩事，但係呢啲角色如果你冇玩過嘅話，應該冇乜感情嘅對佢哋。同埋佢就算解釋咗，好似都爭咗唔少細節，所以可能劇情方面都係要睇翻上一集之後再玩會好少少。
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, DUCA contracted a private organization like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.